Hey, what's going on, guys? What is going on, man? Boy, how is everybody doing, man? Boy, my face is dirty. I've been I've been working all day, man. Haven't made a whole lot of content lately, so I asked Max if it was okay if I went live now because I know he goes live pretty soon. So Max Voltage will be going live after me. So figured I'd just come in, shoot the shit with you guys. I just, got done eating dinner, just got in, from working the farms all day. So he's or Ted, the greatest man in the world, seeing as he's keeping on Panda's ass. Nice, man. Oh. Okay. I wonder who this is, okay? And I wonder what you guys think of the chat. Who is 20 GP rig? My guess is Patrick, right? Um, that's gonna be my guess. And I don't know if that's, if who your guess is gonna be, but my guess is Patrick is trolling Panda right now, but I like it. He says, I am just an unfinished project, my dude. That's all I am. Man. Oh, hey, man, what's going on, Boinker, man? It's been a long time since I talked to you, man. How you been? How you been, man? It's been a while since you came into the Discord. Got all set, got Panda in here. I seen Second TL and Nick, and are you trying it out, man? Oh, was it Sat Yoshi? Hey, how you doing, man? I don't know if I've seen you here before. BJH. Hey, Aragon, what's going on, man? Oh, Big Irish in the house. One of my first subscribers ever to my channel, man. How you doing? How you doing, Big Irish? Long time no see, man. How you been? So, how are you, Your Grace? Oh man, how is everybody? If you guys got any questions, man, just go ahead and ask me. I was working the GPU side and the ASIC side today. We're getting it's getting to be a lot of work. A lot of work. Um, maybe even more than even for one guy to handle, really. So we'll have to see. Oldest subscriber. Yeah, Big Irish is one of them. He's one of my first. He's been watching me for a really, really long time. Solar Miner asks about proof of useful work. Will there be a type of rig built for us challenged rig builders? Oh, you mean like a rig building competition? I mean, that's what I think. They have a leaderboard, don't they? That's to me, that's kind of what that is. If you guys want to go flex on the leaderboard. Who would be left to run Ice River? So a little update for people with Ice Rivers, at least for people who have them at Terra Hosting. There may be a few clients that I've already talked to today. Um, we have found a repair place that will work on the Ice Rivers with faulty chips and or do all the thermal pasting and troubleshooting and things like that. So clients who have been having issues with their Ice Rivers, we are reaching out to you, and we will be contacting you to send your units to get repaired. And automatic beats, no. The Ice Rivers that we took, we are honoring the deal for Ice Rivers that were already in hosting. We are not taking new Ice River units, as well as we are not taking gold shells. I am sorry, gold shells. And you guys need to go Bitmain. Like, get away from the IB links and the gold shells. And I've seen all the back ends, and I'm sorry, they are all trash compared to Bitmains. Bitmains is very easy to read, very legible, very clean. I hate IB links. I hate gold shell. Well, gold shell's not that bad, but it's okay. But I prefer the Bitmain. It's really easy to read the logs. It's Yeah, I would just go Bitmain. I would never buy anything else ever again. Yeah, see that's and then Land My Crypto says that it is I had issues with my Bitmain. And look, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Being a hosting company, I've seen a few, dead on arrival units. It happens. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody dropped it during shipping or whatever, or maybe it was a manufacturing defect or whatever it is, right? Um, it does happen from time to time. It's like 5 to 10%, something. In there, maybe. So it does happen. It's unfortunate. Um, but at least there's places out there that will work on Bitmain, and there's so many more of those shops and so many more of those technicians and so many more parts readily available. Um, for them to be able to work with. You know what I mean? I've heard a lot of issues. Uh, I've seen a few gold shell shops, and I reached out to them from our other repair tech that was out here, and every time I called them, they were going out of business. So I'm just gold shell's not where it's at, in my opinion. And then Penna asks, "What about my Asics? I dumped a bunch of beard hair in there, and I think they're thermal throttling, Panda. I'm sorry." Let's just see. Um, Canon. I think we have one. Um, I haven't made my decision on Canon, and What's Minor. What's Minor has a good back end. We only have one of those as well. Um, But from what I hear from people, though, the What's miners are actually, I would think it is. It depends, right? Like I'm used to Bitmain now because I've been working on them for a while, so I guess that kind of depends. But I hear that the What's miners are actually built like tanks. I hear they're actually pretty good, from what most people say. Um, the only What's miner we have is the furry guys that I keep dumping a handful of beard hair every time I walk by it. You know what I mean? And then Smash. Dude, who's making these accounts? Smash the like, bros. And then you got 20 GPU rig. Oh my god, you guys trolling. Why did I dump GPUs? I mean, this is kind of this is okay, look, this is just me and this is my opinion, okay? And this is kind of, and I guess I should just leave the question up while I'm answering it. Um I did a lot of research and I talked to several different people, right? I talked to Vistang, you know what I mean? He's been in the game mining for a very long time. I talked to some other people too. And I I think the route I chose, which is buying the S19Ks and reselling those and having that as like a plan every bull run, I think will yield me more profit as far as like running my operation as a business than GPU mining. And I don't want to say GPU mining's dead because it's not. The GPU mining is very speculative, right? People who mined Caspa very early on, you guys won, man. You guys did great. Besides that, though, there are a few others. There's like Radiant that kind of went off a little bit, right? Now, I'm holding a lot of Radiant. I mined a lot of it, right? And ran a pool. Um, I just I just don't know if GPU mining will ever get back to the levels of what it used to be, right? That kind of remains to be seen. So I went with a more, tried and true method of, buying the ASICs. Um, So your landmine crypto bad control board. Yeah, sometimes it can also be corrupted firmware. So sometimes you could do the SD card recovery, right? Or if it's an AM logic, you could get the micro USB stick that has both sides on it, and you might just have to redo the recovery firmware. And I found that sometimes that will actually fix it. and it's not always the control board. Um, Scott asks, more farm videos when more. All right. Oh, man, it is really hard to record when I'm working in the farm because the days get very long and I have to stop and explain everything while I'm doing it, and it's taking me that much longer. And right now, I'm not even gonna lie, I am very I am very backlogged in work. Um, guys know I have my kid here. I'm actually thinking about flying him back home on a plane to my wife so I could stay out even longer. Mm, because there's just that much work that needs to be done. So, and the work keeps piling up too. So it's getting there, guys. Let's see here. Beard hair over RGB. Yeah, no time for a haircut, guys. Definitely don't have time for a haircut. Let's see here. Landmine Crypto says going into this bull run, there are several GPU mineable coins, but no standout profit monster like ETH. Yes, that's my point. Is look, there is GPU coins. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that there's ever going to be the the profit is going to come back. Is it going to come back near the ETH levels this bull run? In my opinion, it's going to be no, right? And if there is a run up in profit, I believe it'll be very short lived, right? It won't be a long, steady bull run profit, right? It's just going to be a run up and then a die off, right? As soon as the pump goes away. In my opinion, though, but maybe I'm wrong, right? This is all nobody knows when anything's going to happen. And then Patrick Murphy says, I think I'm going to get back into the GPU flipping game. Oh boy. Yeah, if you get good deals. Joker asks, Mining King, what if no one buys the Asics and you're stuck with them? That's a risk, right? That is definitely a risk, right? Because let's say nobody wants to buy my S19Ks. Um, I've done the calculations, and I mean, most people, and where we are right now with Bitcoin, I and the amount of Bitcoin being bought every day versus the amount being produced and the scarcity, I think this bull run's going to be pretty long, right? I think it's going to be like 2 to 3 years. Um, that's it. I talked to XP1, and he's a really smart guy. If you guys don't know him, he pops in the Discord every now and then, right? He's from Romania, and I met him in Vegas. Really nice guy. Really like XP. If you watch the trends, every bear run gets shorter, and every bull run gets longer. So just think about how long the last bull run was, and it should theoretically be about double what it was last time. Hey, boss, by the way, chump, I need to talk to you when you get a chance. Yeah, I don't know if Hawk mentioned anything to you today, but I need to talk to you. And Panda says, "Don't touch my what's miner." Hey, I'm not touching it. I just take a whole handful of beard and then I just throw it right there, and it just blows it right into the what's miner. Ooh, okay. What did I get into an FPGA? Okay. Um, my answer's if I did get into FPGAs, I know some people that have them, right? I know some people in the community that do. I haven't personally used them really. I have used one for a very little amount of time. So my experience is pretty limited. Um, the FPGA game is a very risky game because unless you're in the cool kids club and you get those bit streams very early and you're in very specific discords and you pay these outrageous dev fees or download stuff from these guys for these bit streams, which is extremely risky and all this other stuff. It's a risk, right? And then when the bit streams do come out mainline, like for Team Red Miner and stuff like that, right? You pay 10 to like 15%. So it's a very hefty fee. Um, and then usually you only get a couple months or a month of mining before the ASIC comes out. So I mean, the FPGAs can be good, but I'm only going to say it's a very high risk, and I would only do it if I got one for cheap, right? And it would just be like one. It wouldn't be anything crazy. And Smash Like Bros says GPU mining is rug pull for is king for rug pull. But I mean, but there are other new ASIC coins like script coins and stuff like that that come out that aren't that great either. We just don't talk about them or people don't really mind them. Um, yeah, GPU coins are they are very speculative, right? But they also come with a high amount of risk, right? And sometimes that risk, outweighs the reward and vice versa. Um, but that's just part of the game. That's just part of GPU mining. Um, Tony Magna says, "Would you recommend Brains firmware on the S19 Antminers?" I definitely would. I run on my 26 S19Ks. I run Brains on them right now. I get about 2100 watts, and I get about anywhere from 95 to like 98 terahash. So it's almost 100 terahash a unit. So I'm getting that efficiency down as low as it can pretty much go. It's right around 21 watts a terahash. So that's pretty good. And then Smash Like says he went industrial grade. Yeah, I mean a little bit. Um, and Solar Miner says, and this is something else too. Everybody has a different financial level. And he says here, it's a hobby for me, so GPU is perfect. If I needed more money, I would consider other options, right? Right. And look, everybody's goals and everybody's farm and their ambitions and their risk tolerances, right? And their financial situations is all gonna vary from person to person. Like like DJ said, I'm really not a fence sitter when it comes to a lot of my decisions, and you can kind of see that from Vast and other platforms I've gone into like Neoxa, and I kind of go all in, and that's kind of how I've always been. And my mom used to always say that I just go head first. I just put everything into it. I don't go in just with a toe. I go all the way in, and that's just how I've always been. Um, and that's why it takes some people longer than others to get things done. But then there's Panda who doesn't care. He's really trying to get the hobbyist miner. How you doing, man? He says, "Looks like you're staying on Hilton." Uh, I'm at an IHG hotel. It's pretty much like an apartment, almost, but it is a hotel. Um, let's see here. Smash the like, bro. Says GPUs can 50x on an early stage. Uh, and Rug Asic is 1x. Now, just to be clear, I do have my 6600s left, right? That Panda's still borrowing. I don't know if that was a great decision to let Panda borrow my rig for a year to mine Raven coin. Not sure what I was thinking that day. I probably had too many beers with this thing. It was a bad idea. I think Max is trying to figure out. He's trying to get a little something out of DJ, but I'll let him do that on his stream. Hey, Money King, I heard LTC is up a lot. Is that true? How's Caspa Coin doing? I think Caspa was down yesterday. Um, And Panda says, I think we have some insane sustained. Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like right now, I mean, I guess I guess I could share my screen here. I guess I could maybe share my Bitcoin mining, right, and what it's doing. See, let me refresh my nice hash. I'm on this slow internet here. This let's see your share screen. What about window? There we go. This browser can't share the screen. Try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. Okay. Doesn't like this. It's probably because I'm on my Mac, but let's do this. And then we'll just drag that down. So I know I can't see you guys, so I'll have to answer your questions here in a minute. But you could see this is my current profitability right now, for the 24 hours, right? I got some more machines that are coming online right now. I think I got one more that has to get put on, and then I'll have all 26 up. Um, and so this is just me and what I'm doing, right? And it's getting crazy, guys. It's getting way crazy with Bitcoin mining. Um, it is getting crazy out there. Now I will be able to now I will be able to pay off almost 4 of the S19Ks. No, I will be able to pay 4. 4. It's like 4 and a third. If everything stays great like it is right now. If everything stays great like it is, I'm gonna pay 4 machines off before the halving, which is great. You know what I mean? It's like 1/6 of my farm I paid off in literally like a month, right? That's insane. So, really happy with that. KiiNG, do I still have I didn't have HP 1660 Ti's, but I have 1660 Supers, and I have 2 dozen of them. I have the PNY, which is the Hynix version, and then I have Zotacs. And don't worry, all my fans work on my Zotacs. I actually like Zotac. I never had problems like other people did. Um, Trump says, "Okay, I think I can this weekend." Okay, all right. Yeah, let me figure things out. And Panda says, "KiiNG, don't violate my Asics." Oh, I violate them. Yours and Chumps. I definitely. Oh, and the hobbyist, you don't even want to know what I'm doing to his Asics. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I don't mess with your guys' stuff. Let's see here. Patrick says the FPGA game is like catching a falling knife. Yeah, but I mean, there's some like, look, if you already have an FPGA and you got in on Caspa pretty early with it, you probably did really great, right? And then there's like, Ironfish and there's some other ones out there, the Radiant. So you could have done pretty good. But yes, the FPGA game is like if you think GPU mining is speculative, the FPGA game is even more speculative, right? And it's more risk because it's really hard to get the bit streams, and it's also comes with high fees and other things and other risks. So, KiiNG, we need an ASIC for AI. Get rid of those get rid of those boat anchors. The L3 pluses. Hey Jeff Key, how you doing, man? You got Mr. Davey in the chat. How you doing? Integra guy says, "Have you messed around with the Epic boards of all? I've had good luck with them on my S19Ks." Okay, I haven't personally had an Epic board. I did reach out to them to Altair and see if they would send me one, but they didn't want to. So, do I want to pay 150 bucks for it? Not really. But Brains reached out to me and is sending me one of their control boards. So I will be playing around with that. I want to see if the control board gets better efficiencies than just using the actual downloaded firmware, right? If there's a difference in using their control board. So they're supposed to be shipping that out to my house. So that would be kind of cool. Best sub $2,000 ASIC right now, S19K, hands down. Are you trying it out? Massive says you have them on Vast and are they profitable? They are profitable. I have one, but actually I want to sell it, my 3060. And actually still I want to sell my quad 4090 AI rig, I think. I think I'm getting rid of all the AI stuff and I'm going knee deep into the ASIC trenches. But and it says that rig will make us millions. Oh, you're talking about that little Raven rig? Oh my god, Raven is dead. It's not gonna make us anything. If anything, I'll probably be freaking just I'll be negative. You'll give me all the Raven and I'll owe all that power. Oh man. That's Big Irish Crypto asks, Mining King, will Terra host all Bitmain products that are sold on Terra hashes? The short answer is going to be yes. The long-term answer is we need to do some power evaluation stuff when it comes to the S21s because they use so much more energy than all the other ASICs. And we need to make sure we're keeping the load balance over at our ASIC facility because they use so much more energy than everything else. Um, Trail Roamer. My mom's in the chat. Hey, how you doing, mom? Says our family isn't much for fence sitting. No, not really. We kind of go all in. Um, hey, Arcs Crypto Money, how you doing, man? How you doing? Royce's Adventure. Boy, a lot of people coming in today. Royce Adventures asks, how long does it take to get it hosted? I reserved my spot last night and sent USDC for my ASIC. Um, it takes about, I think, 4 to 5 business days to get from there. It kind of depends. I don't know which supplier Hawk used to for your purchase. I'm not part of the sales department in that area. Sales is not my area. That's Hawk's area. Um, but yeah, I mean, I would say that probably within a week, I would say that it usually would be coming online. That you would have to check your. I'm sure that Hawk would get you your tracking information when it ships. And then Overprotect says the 1660 Super Hynix slap. Yeah, because you can get the extra 3 mega hash, right? That's right. The Hynixes are pretty dope. Oh, Patrick says Ravencoin is up 18%. What? Why? They do nothing. Coinage asks S19K 110 or S21s. Okay. This is a tough question. Because I mean, obviously, instead of having 26, actually, I have 27. I have another S19K coming in. The last one I ordered, the single one. Um, I face the same dilemma here. You do get more hash rate, but you also consume more power. But I'm playing the game of using brains to give me like another 10% edge, right, on my efficiency. Um, I guess it's going to come down to how many machines are you going to buy? And I'm going to be honest with everybody here when it comes to Bitcoin mining. It depends on your strategy, but in my opinion, if you're getting into Bitcoin mining and that's like what you want to get into, like kind of like what I did, I would say that you would want 10 minimum, which isn't really anything. That's like 1 petahash. Um, I'm probably gonna if someone buys my Vast rig, my Quad 4090s, I'll probably, you know what I mean? I'll probably move up to like 34 or so. Um, I might chip in for 35, and that would put me at, 3.5 petahash, which really isn't that much. Um, that's very small, in the Bitcoin mining world. If you're gonna buy one machine and you wanna learn, and yeah, you'll do okay. Um, but I think if you really wanna get into Bitcoin mining, it's in volume, not it's not in the onesie twosie game. Let's see here. Urchet says, Mannequins, when the Kanzi asks why you're in prison, you have to tell them you molested Asics. Tell them you molested the Asics. Oh, man. Um, I don't know what Tangenero is, but yes, that's my kid's backpack. Savage. Yeah, I don't know whatever Tangenero is. I don't. Sorry. Yes, it does not work with the S19K, but I do have two S19J Pros over at the Terra facility. Hey Juan, how you doing, man? Another faithful Terra client. How you doing? How you doing, Juan? Look, Panda's like, go look, F yeah, go Raven coin. uh and look, Jeffkey, Raven, they still exist. That's what I said. uh Hydro edition? Okay. I would not go with any Hydro editions personally, because if you look at the Bitmains, there's so many points of failure when it comes to their water blocking system. I would I wouldn't do water. If you're going anything other than air, I would just do immersion. In my opinion, from what I've seen and read and researched. And the S21s, that is correct. They have more longevity. It like I said, it depends on your strategies though, right? Me, I plan to move all my S19Ks to little Timmy's. So any of you little Timmy's out there, when the bull runs popping, come see me. um let's see here. What do we got here? Oh, Jim C, man, no problem, man. Not a problem. I know we were trying to dial those in. So glad that we got them taken care of. What's a little Timmy? Okay. I know that DJ says it. This chat's moving a little fast. You need to go watch Rudy. Okay, and he sells magic cards in bulk, and he calls everybody who doesn't know what they're talking about or doesn't know what anything is. He calls them little Timmies. That's where he got it from. And yes, Hawk, how are you, sir? How's Mr. Hawk going? How's Mr. Hawk doing? But if you're under contract, how do you sell the S19s to little Timmies? Well, okay, so think about it this way. Think you can now it's going to depend on your contract. Um, with us. Obviously I'm an owner, so I'm not under contract. But if you were under contract, let's say you had 5 S19Ks, um, I'm pretty sure you could sell 4 of them and hold the one to remain under your contract. Hawk can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not the legal guy. Um, but the nice thing is, though, the nice thing, at least for me, and I'm not saying this is everybody's situation, right? Um, is mine are already plugged in. So if you decide to become a Terra customer, right, I could just directly sell you my machine, and then you start mining within 2 minutes. So that's um oh, Hawk said you can sell the unit with the hosting contract. Mining King. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not in the legal department. Oh man, you guys said I should change my name to the Vast King and then the Node King and then now what? Now you're gonna say I should change my name to the BTC King? Oh man, I do jump around a little bit. I do jump around. Um, so I do plan on when I get a little more time, which is definitely not right now. I am going to start buying some new cards and testing them out. You know what I mean? Doing hash rate comparisons for all the GPU guys out there. Because hey, I'm not lying. I'm still a GPU guy. I love building computers, and that's exactly why I got started. Right. So I plan on I plan on keeping my 6600 rig as a speculative mining rig because it's low wattage. I can kind of turn it on to any coin I want, and I like AMD. That's just me. So when I get it back from Panda, I'll start spec mining again. Um, until then, though, I'm going to start buying some GPUs, and then I'll probably just keep them for like 30 days, and then I'll just resell them on like Facebook or something like that, right? So I'll start getting some more cards and doing some more tests. I do. I would. I, now I think if you're going to go that route, overboard tech, you're probably going to have to go MMPOS because the Hive support for the 7000 series is not great, at least from what I've seen. So that, and I don't mind in Windows, so I don't know. Uh, Dang, Hawk gets 8,000 users. Dang, I can't get that many, man. I'm just a little old mining king. Jim C said he just bought a 4070 Ti Super. Yeah, they came out with those this year. When I seen it when I was at CES, it's really weird that there used to just be either 4070 Supers or 4070 Ti's, and now they've combined it to 4070 Ti Super. Yeah, I just wonder how many names are going to combine into one thing. Uh, it is supported in Hive OS, but you can't adjust the voltages or the fans or anything like that. So it's very primitive in Hive OS, and the overclocking is non-existent. And I don't know if that's because of how AMD has locked things out with the shader core. And this is something I thought was going to be really, really cool. And it was in the higher end 7000 series. They have decoupled clocks. They have the core clock, and then they have a shader clock. So I was hoping that they were going to be able to really dial those down and really adjust the voltages to really squeeze some more efficiency out for mining. But the support so far for them is just not there. Hawk, I know that Second TL Mining has a 7900 XTX as well as a 7900 XT, and I know he doesn't use either of them because the support is very awful. I know this because he mentions it all the time. Um, Yeah, that's what I thought. Overboard tech. Thanks for pointing that out. That AMD has locked out a ton of the voltage controls on the RDNA 3, which sucks. Which didn't they also lock out some of the CPU voltages as well on some of the newer CPUs as well? Which is weird because AMD was always this like okay, like a long time ago, when they had their FX series processors like the FX3 6300 and stuff like that, right? The bulldozer series. Like the whole thing with AMD is that everything was always unlocked, right? You could always overclock and use your stuff as much as you wanted. That was like one of the biggest selling points of AMD. And I don't agree with this move from them, because that was one of their key selling points, right? That was literally like one of the best things about AMD, is that they gave you access to everything. I am I am tired at home, crypto miner. Yes, I I'm awful. How do I enable a redirect, Panda? How do I do that? How do I redirect to somebody? I've never ever done it. I need the 5-minute, dummy version of how to make that work. Go to edit video. Yeah, in the live stream edit thing in the creator studio. What? Why can't there just be a button that says redirect to this guy? This is way more work than what it needs to be. Okay. I'm in the back end of the stream right now. You said to click edit. Okay. Do I have to enable it? Give you the stream link. Stream the stream URL or the stream key, or I don't know, man. Give you the stream link. Give me link to StreamYard. Give you link to StreamYard. Okay. All right, Hawk's gonna come in here. He's gonna help me out here, but we'll hang out till Max goes live, and then we'll just all go redirect over there. There you go, Hawk. See what you guys are saying here. Welcome to Costco. Asic miners don't stream. I did give you a link to StreamYard. What are you talking about? All right, guys, here he comes, the professional sound engineer.
This is getting ridiculous. I'm helping everybody with their damn streams. I'm just kidding. Anyway, all right. So do me a favor. So what you have to do is you have to share your. Can you share your screen? Or you share your back end of your YouTube?
I gotta share the whole freaking.
I have to walk you through it.
Okay. This is gonna look really awful, but yeah, okay.
Okay, so go to your YouTube studio.
Where'd it go? Hold on.
Wake me back. Where I go.
Oh, here you go. This is the stream, right? This is what you want, right? Or no?
Let me see. I can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
Share the entire screen. No, it's not there.
I did.
Not there anymore.
What?
No, it's not.
MacBook problem. Sorry. Okay.
All right, there you go. Now we're there. Okay. All right. So what you have to do is click on the Mining King, your logo, top right. Go to YouTube Studio.
Hold on.
Are you in your studio? Oh no, you're in your studio. No, get out of there. No. You're in your studio. Okay, that's fine. Never mind. All right. Now you go to content. This is one way to do it. Live. Okay, go to that, and now the edit little. Yep. And then customization. Left. Yep. Okay, scroll down. Where it says redirect, hit add. Okay, now you're gonna search right here, max voltage. No, right, other side. Yeah, there you go. There he is. He's already popped up right there. Upcoming. Boom. Hit save. Top right. Bada bing. That's how we do it. That'll be $750. I'll bill you on your next tab.
$750.
All right. See you later. This is Hawk signing out for another day of YouTube troubleshooting with the Mining King. See you guys later.
This guy. Oh man. When is he? How much longer does he have on his thing? Does anybody know? How many minutes does Max have left? Oh, he did go live. So, all right, gents, we're out of here. So as soon as I hit end the stream, everybody should go over. Thanks for hanging out. I will do I'll do a video this week of some stuff of me doing stuff around the farm. I'll try to be better at content. I've just been really busy. So, all right, boys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.